you guys, welcome back. And yeah, so basically, last year I was supposed to make another Christmas set, but you see what happened was, girl, I don't have an excuse. Okay, I'm just gonna make it up to you guys with this set, cause I know I say this every single time, but girl, I actually love this set right here. This set ate to the bone. And I ate down like I always do. Thank you. Anywho, let's get into this set. So this is my inspo picture right here. But you know, with me, I'm going to add in a little twist. Because this is a very, very special set, honey. Okay, this is a very special set. And I'm going to get into it and explain it. I'm going to tell you why. But first, seriously, let's get into this set. So we're going to go ahead and, as you see, I'm missing some nails on the nail stand because what I do is when I look at a picture for an inspo, I like to focus on one design. Like, for example, these nails that has the nude base color is going to be French tips. So I'm going to do all the French tips first. I'm going to paint them nude. So that's what I did. I break it up by the nail design. So for an example, if I had a bunch of French tips and then I had a bunch of rhinestones nails to do, I'll do the French tips first and then I'll do the rhinestones later. But I'll take all the French tips off the nail stand. Like, so smartness. So then, because I'm a very clumsy person, so like I'll get it mixed up and I'll accidentally do the wrong nail design on the wrong nail, because it actually does make a big difference, by the way. Like, it really makes a big difference. Like, if you do the nail wrong design on the wrong nail, the whole set just flipped up. It don't look right. It really won't. Well, to me, it won't. It won't look right. But anywho, I'm yapping a little too much. So, that's what we're going to start with, the base colors. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the pinky. Now the pinky nail is going to be stiletto, which I'm gonna let you in on a little secret of mine. I do not like shaping stiletto, so this took me actually quite a while to get this beautiful shape, but it was all worth it. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna bedazzle, okay, the pinky, because as in here in the picture, it's a nude French tip, but like I said, I'm gonna add a little bit of my own twist into this set. So we're just gonna go ahead and put our base on the pinky, which, if you want to know, if you want a rhinestone any nail, it is probably best to go in with a glitter base, so you don't have to clump a bunch of rhinestones on the nail, because if you put and leave in a little gap or little rhinestones on the nail, it will look full. That is the secret. It helps so much. It makes a very much big difference, and is the best tip I've ever learned about rhinestoning nails. So there goes a little tip out there for my beginner nail techs. If you are just not good with organizing the rhinestones, aka like me, go ahead, apply a glitter base to match the same color as your rhinestones. It helps very much, and it just makes it more easier to put less rhinestones on the fingernail, so it won't be all clumped up. But anywho, now we're gonna go in with a second coat, because once again, the glitter is not very, yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. It's on the tip of my tongue, I can't think of it. But we're gonna go ahead and go with a second coat so it can be nice and glittery, and we can go ahead and go with our rhinestone glue after this, and we can rhinestone it up. I don't know if that's a word, I just made it up. Go with it. I'm gonna go with it. Okay, thank you. Okay, y'all, so now we're gonna get into the French tips. Now, if I may sound a little different, girl, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, yeah, I'm getting sleepy. Okay, so I literally just figured out a new technique for me to do French tips, because if you guys know, I'm doo-doo at French tips, if you've been here with me for a little bit. And it's honestly because I've tried many techniques, they just don't work for me. So as I was doing, V-French tip, which V-French tip is very, very easy, I was doing it right. I'm talking about a whole nother set, y'all, by the way. I was doing a whole other set, but the French tip wasn't a V-French tip like this set. It was, like the French tip, round. And I was doing it just like this. And it was like, what if I just, round it up a little bit? And when I tell you that is the most perfectest French tip I have ever gotten, girl, I've done figured out a technique for me to make French tips. Amen. Ain't that something? Praise the Lord. After about good, 2.5 years, I finally know how to do French tip. Ain't that a shame? But it's okay though. It's okay. It's alright. Because even my nail art improved. If you guys follow my Instagram, or my TikTok, and if you have been staying with me, which my Instagram is right here, you guys would know that. You guys will see the difference in my content. You will see the progress and see where I've gotten, because I've gotten really, 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 really far. I even remember when the first time I posted, and I think that was it was in November, I think. Yeah, talked a little too soon. I don't remember actually, but I do remember the first set I made. The first set I made was some XXL long nails. They were glitter French tip, and they were cute. I do remember, but I did come a long way from doing, sorry, I was yawning. I did come a very long way from doing nail art. So, but anywho, let's get back on board. I'm yapping a little, yapping, getting off course. Let's get back to the set, okay? So, like I told you guys, on the nail stand are going to be French tips. So I'm gonna go ahead and paint all of these V French tip. Sorry, yawning again. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm just not gonna do this voiceover again. So sorry. Anywho, so now we're gonna get to the rhinestones. So basically, have a little story. This always happens to me. I don't know why. It just happens to me. So basically, y'all, I was originally supposed to do a rhinestone V French tip, but I didn't like it because all of my rhinestone V French tip looked different. So I said, yuck, let's just rhinestone the whole thing. And I'm glad I tried it at least so I can, practice that some more with the rhinestone French tips, because those, I'm not really good at organizing, rhinestones and stuff. Like I said earlier, that's why the glitter method works really good with me. Well, works really good for me. But I will say, yeah, girl, I said flip that. I just rhinestone the whole nail. Now I did leave like the ring finger, I believe, and the middle finger V French tip, and then I just bedazzled the other nail, cause no, it looked it too opposite. Like they all was supposed to look like twins. Well, not twins. What's that called? Not triplets. What's quadruplets? Okay, you get the point. They didn't. All four of the nails didn't look the same. Okay, and I just wasn't going for it. So they was looking like cousins, and that's not what I wanted. So I just rhinestoned the other two nails because that was easier. And I wish I would have known that before I used my nude polish. Girl, that stuff expensive. Gel polish is expensive, period. You know what? I'm getting off track again, okay? But yes. And I lost the footage. No, I didn't lose the footage, sorry, I didn't lose the footage. I my camera turned off. Like, I thought I was recording that part, like when I had put like all of the rhinestones on the nail because the V-French tip wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Yeah, I don't know. Either I turned the camera off or the camera turned off on its own. I don't know if I stopped recording at that time, but I don't think I have footage of that. I'm gonna have to check one more time, so you guys can see that, but I don't know where it went. But now we're gonna get on to the pinky. Okay, the pinky, we're gonna go ahead and add a bow charm, which, don't be like me, I should have drilled that first, sanded it so it can stay. Yeah, and another thing also, when you put on your bows, make sure it's straight, please, because when you take pictures, the bow is not gonna be straight. It's gonna look crooked, because it is crooked. And it looked it straight, but when I took them pictures, it didn't look so straight. Because you would have seen the results and seen it if you follow my Instagram. It's where I'm active really the most, Maybe you should go follow. It's right there on the screen. Boom. Follow. Only takes a 1, 2, 3. Not too hard. Anywho, but yeah, I did get one of the bows crooked. I think it's this one, because they don't look crooked right now. It's just in pictures. It looks crooked. Yeah, it really do looks crooked. But yeah, I'm gonna do this to the other pinky now, and I believe so. Yeah, originally this was supposed to be a French tip on the stiletto, but once again, guys, I wanted to add my own little twist, so I didn't do that, and that's why it's getting bedazzled. So I went back to check and see if I had any footage of me like fully rhinestoning the nails, and unfortunately I don't have footage of that. So you're just gonna have to see where I was trying to do the V French tip at first. Yeah, because I really don't. I think either the camera turned off or I just turned it off because I remember I did for a little second, but I can't find the footage, unfortunately. So yeah, so sorry about that, you guys, but it's okay though, because normally I'll lose footage, and that's, I don't know how I would lose the footage, but I really do be losing it, but it's okay. But this is what it looks like, the full bedazzled nails. And I just feel like if the other middle finger would have been bedazzled, it would have been too much. So I did the ring finger. I did for the right hand. Girl, I had to think whatever hand, right, left, whatever. It was just gonna be too much. It was gonna look, too bedazzled. So I just went ahead and did the ring and the middle finger, and I bedazzled it, to balance it out. And you see, as for the V French tip, rhinestone, that's what they all supposed to look like. It looks good, right? The rest of them wasn't looking like twins. They were looking like cousins. So I went ahead and just bedazzled the middle and the ring finger because it wasn't giving siblings. It was giving cousins. Yeah, that's what it was looking like. But let's also get into how I'm not really done, okay, because I didn't even get to shape or file them all the way down, because once you put them on your hand, well, oh yeah, let's get into that now. What's why this set's so special, boo. This set is for me. This set is for my birthday, okay? And one thing I do like to do, if I do put on nails, like if I make me some nails, I like to wait to file them and put them on my hand first, then file the nail down, to get it to the perfect shape that I want. But here is the final results. It's y'all. Bye bye.